Hey YouTube, this is Oda Samurai 6 here, and I just wanted to talk about one of all of our favorite matchups, which is Qliphorts. Um, so this was kind of just a thought, and I played around with it, and it was actually working pretty well. If you look right here, you can see my reflection on my glasses. Um, but so Because of Qliphorts right now, we all have to main 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, whether we want to or not. And a lot of people are citing 3 Fairy Winds. But a lot of the times you will know that if a Qliphort player doesn't open up Scout, they will lose. Or, well, they can still maybe pull off a win. Usually not, but it can happen. So that means we're all just sitting there waiting to Mystical Space Typhoon their scouts. But a lot of the times, they will almost always have access to another because the deck plays triple scout, triple summoner search, I think, the thing that searches scout. They're using a 37 card deck because of Upstart Goblin, and they play Potted Duality. And any of their equip spells, when they die, they can just search a scout. So the chances of them getting a scout is extremely likely. And there will be very few games where they don't have a scout. So, I hate to say it, but I think we should all just kind of accept that and stop Mystical Space Typhoon the scout. Instead, focus on what would actually win them the game. That being Skill Drain and Vanity's Emptiness. So, we all know that every single Qliphort player plays 3 Emptiness, and the standard is usually 2 Skill Drains. And almost every deck out there gets affected by at least one of those. Except for maybe some crazy troll deck out there. I don't know. But, basically, I actually tried this against Qliphorts too. I didn't focus at all about their scouts. If they had scout, they played it. I was fine with it. Didn't do a thing about it. Instead, I saved the Mystical Space Typhoons for the Skill Drain and the Vanity's Emptiness. I never blind spaced their back row because they can just set the one thing that can search a scout. So you never want to blind space. I mean, it could be a compulsor bottomless, but the chances of it being that are extremely unlikely. But I was 8-0 against Qliphorts when I tried that. Before that, I was like 2-6 going against Qliphorts. If that all explains. Because my main deck right now is Satellar Knights, which it has a really bad matchup against Qliphorts, or it supposedly does. If you just Fairy one in Mystical Space Typhoons, the like why not? Why not I say this? Maybe I say save the Fairy Wind for when they build up the Pendulum Scales, and the Mystical Space Typhoons for the Skill Drain and the Vanity's Emptiness. Because if you guys do this, you will notice you're winning against them being a lot more often than it was in the past. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Don't know if I could put it any other way. I'm pretty sure I got my point across. Yeah, so either save the Mystical Space Typhoons for when they pendulum scale, or just the Vanity's Emptiness and the Skill Drains. and you will notice your winning streak against them being a lot better. Since I showed my Stellar Knight deck on my channel, I actually changed up quite a bit since then. It's a lot better. A lot better. I did pick up Stellar Knight, Stellar Diamond. They're actually both in different rarities. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, I think I'll show you guys that after regionals in Columbus. Hope I can get my invite with that. Hope I go against nothing but Shadows. Because you summon this against that deck and you just win. You cannot lose. Unless they main deck like triple Smashing Ground. Okay. Anyways, comment, like, and subscribe, guys. Bye.